this is going to be a video breaking down webcam modeling and specifically webcam modeling success by first principles. So it's going to show you a lens and a framework to view webcam modeling through so that you can identify the core areas that you need to work on and effectively link cause to effect with webcam modeling. So a lot of webcam models, they start streaming using random tips and advice they found online and just piecing various bits of information together. And then they go with that. And when they stream, it's kind of just a chaotic, unpredictable event where every time they stream, they don't know if it's going to be a good night. They don't know if they're going to make lots of money that day, or they just don't know how the outcome of the stream is going to be. They have no real predictability, no system to follow. And they don't really understand the core levers that actually influence results and really move the needle when it comes to webcam modeling success. So this video is going to, as I said, break it down by first principles. So to break something down by first principles basically just means to break something down to its most fundamental truths. So you can understand the core drivers and influences behind an outcome. So it kind of turns webcam modeling from a chaotic, unpredictable thing where people are just guessing and it's just guesswork and trying different things randomly to a science and a framework that's much more predictable. So let's start then and let's get into it. So webcam modeling success broken down by first principles. So there's 4 core drivers that we're going to discuss, but those 4 core drivers are categorized by 2 main categories. So I've called them here 2 sets of forces that determine success as a webcam model. So they are core levers and enablers. So these are just the 2 categories. So core levers, what directly makes you money, and enablers, what allows you to stay consistent and in control. So you can think of the core levers as levers that you pull to generate income, and then the enablers are things that enable you to pull those levers consistently and frequently. Because if you know how to generate revenue and you know how to make money with the levers, but you are not able to pull that lever consistently and frequently, then it doesn't really matter. And vice versa, if you can consistently pull the lever via the enablers, but the levers don't generate any money, then it's pointless. So you need both. As it says here, once you master both, results become predictable. So let's start with the core levers. So the 2 core levers are get more viewers and make those viewers worth more. So fundamentally, everything as a webcam model, everything that you do comes down to those 2 things. Every action you take on stream is either to get more viewers or to make those viewers worth more. So you can think of this as a sales funnel for any other product or business. You have to get the customers in, you have to get the leads into the funnel, and then you have to convert those leads into paying customers. And that's essentially the same as webcam modeling. You have to get the viewers into the room. When they're in the room, you can use strategies and tactics to convert those viewers into paying customers and increase the lifetime value or the LTV of those customers. So this isn't just stream to stream and independent streams on their own. This is the lifetime value of the viewers as throughout their entire relationship with you. So you don't just want to maximize the amount of money that viewers spend on stream in the moment. You want to maximize the amount of money that they spend over their entire interaction with you as a webcam model. So both of these are equally important, of course, but without getting viewers, you cannot convert them into paying customers and you cannot monetize them. So this comes first, this comes second. So like I said, these are the 2 levers. So everything you do, everything you optimize on your profile, the way you act on camera, the way you message, the way you deal with private shows, everything that you do as a webcam model is either getting more viewers or making them worth more. So they're the 2 core levers. and then the enablers, operations and mindset. So you can have these two levers perfectly tuned where you're getting loads of viewers into every stream and you're converting a high percentage of those viewers into paying customers and you're extracting maximum value from each and every one of them, which is exactly where you want to be. But if you don't have these enablers to be able to do that consistently, then your results are going to be unpredictable, they're going to be inconsistent, and they're going to fluctuate, and you're not going to achieve the success that you want to achieve. So operations and mindset. So operations is the systems, the tracking, the protection, the finances. This isn't a full list, this is just some of the things that are included. But if you don't have the systems to stay consistent, then you're not going to be consistent. If you're not tracking metrics for these two levers, then you're not going to know what to improve, and you're not going to know what to test, and you're not going to iterate and get better over time, which is going to you're going to miss out on earnings essentially. So these two things here, you could view these as just leverage points for these. So if you put inputs into these two things here, so which is your time and effort, these two things just amplify the results. You just get more out of these things by having these things on point as well. So you need the enablers, you need the operations, and you need the mindset to get more out of these two core levers. So same with the finances. Webcam modeling is a business. You need to treat it like a business, and you need to have things like cash reserves to be able to withstand slower periods, which every model will inevitably have. So you need to be able to pace yourself through those slow periods and remain consistent without panicking and going into survival mode because you haven't budgeted correctly. You need to understand these ups and downs. I won't go into all of the details here, but that's just just so you can understand that finances are part of the operations, and then protection and privacy just as important. If you won't be able to maintain long-term success if you're constantly worried about privacy and security and you don't have those things in order. So these are all the back-end operations that you need to stay on top of in order to keep pulling these levers. And then mindset. So this is arguably the most important thing of it all, because without this, everything else just falls apart. So psychology, habits, discipline, just a few other things like beliefs, like limiting beliefs, all of that stuff. If you don't have all of that stuff in place, then it's going to really limit your success as a webcam model. And it's going to really limit, once again, your ability to pull both of these levers. So this needs to be worked on just as much as the external stuff. So the internal game, the mindset, does need to be worked on as just as much as the tangible external stuff like strategies and tactics for streaming and the operations as well. So that is essentially webcam modeling success broken down by first principles and the 4 core drivers of success. And this should kind of give you a good overview of what you need to work on. So you might see this and realize that you're seriously lacking in one of these areas, and that could be the bottleneck that's really holding back your success. So this isn't really a tactical video. There's no tactical advice here. It's just a framework and a lens for you to view webcam modeling through so that you can identify weak points and identify strong points in your own webcam modeling career, so that you can try and improve the weak points and remove those bottlenecks and move to the next level in your webcam modeling career. So yeah, like I said, no tactical advice, but hopefully this is a useful lens and framework for you to view things through. I'll be posting more videos like this, breaking down the entire webcam modeling business with frameworks and systems and theories like this. So hopefully that'll be helpful for you. If you are a webcam model who is currently struggling with inconsistent, unreliable, unpredictable results, and you're kind of just guessing what to do, you don't really know what's right, reading random blogs and articles online and just trying to put pieces together don't really have a proper system to follow and feel a bit lost, then we do have a 4-week coaching program, a 4-week coaching accelerator program. That'll be linked in the description. And in that, we teach you all of the systems that you need, all of the training, all of the systems, all of the tactics, all of the strategies that you need to achieve consistent, reliable, structured, predictable, and profitable success as a webcam model, and really start to treat your webcam modeling career as a business and take it to the next level. So if you're interested in that, then click the link in the description, and it'll take you through to our landing page where you can read more about that and get booked onto a call so that we can see if it's a right fit for you. If not, no problems at all. And hopefully this has helped at least. Sorry. And all the best with your streaming this week. See you soon.